We're good?
We are live.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Cheers.
Welcome to Coffee with Classy and happy May 24th, everybody.
Victoria Day.
Victoria Day weekend as we celebrate our Queen Victoria. Actually, we used to have really good Victoria Day celebrations in Lakefield where everybody dressed up in Victoria times. And the highlight of the weekend was the outhouse race.
The outhouse race.
The outhouse race.
What does that have to do with Victoria Day?
They used outhouses back then. So we raced outhouses in Lakefield.
Huh.
Did your small town Ontario? My brothers actually, Doug and Mark actually raced outhouses. This is a weird tangent to start it with, but yeah, they'd start at one side of the street, they'd close off all of Main Street, and then they'd have an outhouse sitting in a little chariot, and then basically the guy would run from one end to the other, get into the outhouse, and then four people would push the outhouse to the other side of the road. Everybody in Lakefield's like, this is totally normal. Everybody outside of Lakefield is like, what the? Anyway, so, what's that? Can you guys hear us? We're using a fancy new device today. Just want to make sure if somebody could give us a thumbs up, or if Donna's watching a what, that'd be wonderful.
All right, well, I thought I'd heard all of your stories
No,
by now.
it's
But
so
no,
normal.
yeah.
Like, it was crazy. And everybody was dressed in knickerbockers and flat hats and suspenders and bow ties, and we also we'd clean up the town that weekend too as a school. So Redpath Public School. You go, a little Lakefield history lesson for you first thing on Victoria Day. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and everybody just thought it was a place to tip a canoe and drink 24 beer.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, we used to do that too. Anyway, obviously it's the long weekend, so that means that we're only 1 week away from the 18th anniversary barbecue fest here at Classy Chassis, brought to you by the good folks at Shamong Lodge, Dr. J's Barbecue and Brews, Sir Monty's Brew Pub, and of course HD Rock is going to be here selling swag as well, with taking donations in 50-50 for the Hospital for Sick Kids. They've done so well over the years, and this is a fun event. Again, all the door prizes, everything goes through the 50-50. So there will be door prizes, but there's not going to be separate door prize tickets. It's all encompassed with 50-50. Keep it real easy. Everybody buys one ticket, buy as many as you can, and all that money gets split with the winner, and the other half goes to Sick Kids Children's Charity. Plus, there's going to be an opportunity. Sir Monty's will be giving proceeds out of their beer sales as well to Sick Kids Children's Charity, and the swag as well. And also the Ride and Dine group is doing a bake sale as well too, with all proceeds. It's just donations, just bring in. They make some delicious baked goods, and all those will go to Sick Kids Children's Charity as well. And that brings us to the fun part of the weekend. So that is the fun part of the weekend. But also, we do actually sell motorcycles, motorcycle parts, and motorcycle accessories, motorcycle storage, motorcycle dyno tuning here as well too. So it's also an opportunity for us to highlight some of the wonderful products that we sell. So we will have Rob here from Legend Suspension. We'll be doing free installs that day. Plus, Rob will be professionally setting the sag on your Legends, so the guys will throw them on out back, and then basically you go around out front to talk to Rob and let you know what to expect. Pez, the president of Hog Tunes Audio, will be here as well. He'll be out front displaying his bike and blowing the ears off of people with his stereo in his bike. Plus, we have some specials on that weekend. We will have we already have 3 people doing stereo installs, so the installs that day are full. But if you do decide you want to do a Hug Tunes, we will either try to get you in that day with the guys in the back, or we'll give you special pricing on a Hug Tune system later in the week or another time as well. Also, Rob from Parts Canada is going to be here too. He is our product specialist. He will. So we have 2 Robs, 1 Pez. No, Scott. Sorry, Scott. Rob's out west. Rob's the old rep. Scott's going to be here. So we have Scott from Legend Suspension. So I was doing so well. I knew I was going to screw something up. But anyway, Charlene, this is an opportunity to show people that this isn't just stuff we sell. This is actually stuff we use. Charlene's bike is out and on the road. How was your ride the other night to Sir Monty's bike night?
So great.
That's all you can say. I actually got to ride Charlene's bike too a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so
and,
I'm riding my bike again, so I wasn't able to ride my bike for a little bit, but my first ride was to go down to Sermani's bike lane, and oh my god, it was so much fun. My bike, I'm in love with it again. I said to Josh, if somebody gave me a 2024, I'd say no thanks, I'll just keep this one. I just absolutely love it. The Legend suspension on it, my ride is just incredible. Like, it just hugs the corners. I can't say enough about the suspension. And then I put some new bars on it this year. Well, I didn't put the bars on it. Kenny did my bar job and put new bars on the bike this year. And they're perfect. Like, they're just absolutely set perfect for me. Excellent height. We went with, so my bike is a 2009 CVO Road Glide. And so it had chrome bars on it. And the chrome bars, I never really liked them. They're really wide, and it was just a really wide turning radius. And so I wasn't really sure what I wanted, and I saw Jared's bars, and I kind of liked those. And anyway, we ended up having some bars laying around that were for a different job that we thought, hey, let's throw them on my bike. And I wasn't sure how it was going to go. They were black, and my original bars were chrome. But we thought, let's go for it, because my bike does have some black accents. So we took the existing chrome controls and everything off the existing bars, put these new black bars on, and put the chrome controls on it, and then changed out the grips, this grenade style grips. The grips feel great. I love the feel of them. And I think everything turned out really well. I like the mix of the chrome and the black together. And yeah, I just think it turned out great. And then this new windscreen, I got the new colored Clockworks windscreen Jared recommended. And again, wasn't sure about that with the height and everything. And mainly, to be honest, I bought it because I like the aesthetics of it. I like the color on it. I love that it looks like it's glowing in the dark. And I wear a full face helmet, so I don't really need a really tall windscreen with a full face helmet anyway. So yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I can't say enough about it. Jared, you want to talk a little bit about bars? I'm not really sure. You know a little bit more about what went into the bars, what kind of bars they are, what maybe height they are.
There's Jared, our parts specialist.
Good morning, everybody at Facebook Land.
You want to borrow mine? Here, watch this. Watch this.
How's my bow tie?
It's wonderful.
How's my hair?
Good shave right there.
I missed the spot. So these are iron hold bars, 1.5-inch bars with the extra curve in. If you can see that it brings the curve back, so it's better for a shorter rider. What else? Yeah, they're not cheap, but they're quality made. They're made in Quebec, so Canadian made. Base price you're looking at $1,000, but they're pretty nice.
I love them.
Yeah, they're
Love
pretty
them.
fantastic.
It's so
yes.
comfortable.
What else? Well, we got the Legends on the back. The Arcs, which is the top of the line Legend system. Adjustable compression. Up here on both sides, there's 6 positions. And then you can do your rebound on the bottom of the shock. So rebound is how fast the wheel comes back to the road. Compression is how much weight is sitting on the bike. So with Josh and Shar, if they switch up the rider on this bike, it's simple as turning these down, and when Shar gets on it, and turn it up a little bit when Josh gets on it.
I am not touching her settings. I'm not touching her settings. And like I said, I rode it with her settings, and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
Can you explain to everybody what these canisters actually do?
Well, this is a gas canister, so basically what it does is by tightening this up, it slows down the speed of the shock. So it tightens up the ride essentially, right? And makes it softer or harder. Softer for, say, you're cruising downtown Peterborough on our lovely streets, and it's bumpy. You would back them right off so they absorb the shock in the road. And if you want to say hit the 507 and get at it a little bit, you turn it up, and that will make it stiffer. So going around corners, it's essentially cutting into the corners, and it'll take away the wag in the corner. Yeah, there's basically the best suspension out there. And then you match it up with the Legend in the front too, with the fork tubes, and you've got a essentially a bagger racer, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it honestly feels like a brand new bike. Like it's just incredible.
absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, it was one of the best upgrades I've done to my bike, and obviously you can vouch for it too.
Yep.
It's not cheap.
Trying out your 128.
Well, that'll be next episode. That'll be next episode, maybe next Saturday. We'll see if we can blow it up on the dyno.
Woo!
Yeah.
What about the windscreen? I know I've seen some different color ones around for different bikes, so.
So color ones, you're limited to in size. You can only get up to a 9-inch. This is a 4.5. Four and a half or 5.5. This is Clockworks.
Yeah.
It's called the Color Flare. You get them for road glide, street glide, ultra glide, doesn't matter.
What kind of colors do they come in?
Oh boy, I got a whole swath.
Got it.
You got all those colors.
Yeah, we got purple, we got bronze, we got clear, we got green, we got orange, blue, red. Mike, that would look good on your bike. Get off your wallet. Green, more green,
All that green actually had
some pink.
Tremonti is the other
Oh my
name.
god, it looks great.
Awesome.
Yeah, and everything under the sun basically for color wise. So lots of choices this year. Last year the colors weren't available. So yeah, it's a pretty cool upgrade to your bike.
And if you want them, come in and get them now because that does happen. Everything sells out.
That's
during
true.
summer,
Come in and
then
get
it
'em.
goes on back order, and then you can't get it again, right? So
Get them while the getting's good.
you got it.
Perfect.
And that's the last thing that I bought too was another phone mount because the existing one they took it off and it was MacGyvered on my last one. So I bought the Clockworks because Zach swears by the Clockworks. So we carry a couple of different styles of phone mount. There's the Kuryakin phone mount that's like the other one that I had that is like I don't know, claw grip, I guess. Yeah, and I had mine for like 6 years, right? So I had it for long. There was nothing wrong with it. I just had to take it off, and so I decided to try the Clockworks one. So the Clockworks one works with a magnet. So this is a magnet base right here, and then you put this little. It comes with this little disc. Comes with 2 of them, so you can outfit another phone if you wanted to, or another case. And you adhere this little disc to your case. Like a lot of people have these mounts and stuff in their cars now, right? That are magnetic based, and then it just pops on there. And you can move this around as well. So if you wanted to angle it in a different positions, you can angle it, and it's on there good. Like it's not gonna pop off or anything. But it's just a little more sleek than the bigger one with the claw. So there you go. So if you want one of those, they do have them for right and left. Most people get them on the left because that is just more convenient. You're not taking your hand off the throttle, but they do have them for the throttle side.
And texting on your motorcycle is important. You have to make it as easy as possible.
Stop.
That's what cruise control's for.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the other thing they didn't mention also is the front headlights are all done in custom dynamics as well too. So Charlene's got the custom dynamics. Is that the custom dynamic or the Speed Demon?
Speed Demon.
So it's the Speed Demon headlight, and then we got the custom dynamic signals. And these signals here, essentially, so they actually, you can really see those too. It adds extra lights for you as well, so extra LED lights. So I just wanted to basically point those out because everything on Charlene's bike here is something we can install next weekend. So whether you're looking for yourself, you can try out a Mustang seat like she's got there. The iron hold bars, that's probably not something we can do next weekend, but give Jared a call. Kenny's been rifling through handlebars. We've done more handlebars this year than I think we've done in our history of Classy Chassis. So it's been really cool to see. Also, like I said, these Revos, the ARCs can get installed. There's also the Revo A's, the Revos. We've got a good selection of Legend suspension in stock. So next weekend, if you want something done, we can do it.
And if you're thinking, if there's anything that you guys want,
If you want it done before or after too.
give us a call. If you're looking for parts, give us a call. Please don't buy parts online. Please come to your local dealers. Buy your parts from your local dealers. We're not just we don't just sell motorcycles and do service, and we also are a community that love to put on events, have bike nights and ride nights and dinner ride nights, and have charity events and all those kind of things that are really important to a community. And we can't do that without your support. So please don't just buy your parts online. Come to us. We'll
do our best to match too, right? So
We'll
it's
give
like
you
I
good
said,
prices.
it's
Please come support us, because when I go for a ride, I want to be able to go to other bike shops in other communities and be able to stop in and have a place to go and a
Exactly.
place for, to be around other
Right.
people. And these places won't exist if everything that we do is simply online.
exactly. Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, it's that relationship you build with your motorcycle dealership is important, and anything, shop local. We've been banging that drum for everything, right?
We can keep the store, alive for people, that they can come in and feel it and touch it and see it and get advice about the product, and have somebody to talk to. And if there's an issue with warranty, then we can help you with that and help you through with the the companies, and So anyway, just a little plea out there for
just
all
a little
of us.
ask, just a
For
little
all of
ask.
us local.
Support your local bike shop. We try to do our best, and we try to be really nice to people too. Actually, so.
What's the next? I know you're doing something this weekend.
Yeah, essentially, we'll let everybody get on with their weekend. But anybody got any great plans, share them with us. Tell us where you're watching from, all that good stuff. I'm actually doing the Ride for Distinguished Gentlemen ride tomorrow with Rick and Richard. So we're gonna have a little boys' night downtown Toronto, and then we're gonna do go and raise some money for Movember. I actually don't even know where the ride's going from, or we're leaving from Richard's house.
What's the Distinguished
But
Gentleman's
the
Ride
Ride
all
for
about?
Distinguished Gentlemen, essentially, it's basically for people to ride classic-looking motorcycles. I'm taking a Royal Enfield 650 shotgun. Richard's going to be on his Ural, and he's going to have Zeus in the sidecar. And then Rick is going to be riding Caitlin's Royal Enfield. So the three of us are going to go down there tonight and let the country kid loose in the city for an evening, and hopefully I can get up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for tomorrow. But you can donate to me. I'll share a link today. It's on my Facebook page, so any of my friends, and I'm kind of blown away. I just threw it out there, didn't even ask for donations. I just put a quick post, and I've already raised well, I can really say like $237, but $437 so far. So my goal is just $1,000.
And what are you raising?
And we're raising money for men's health. So Movember is basically for men's health, men's cancers, men's mental health. So it's actually it's something that is touching more and more people. Charlene and I actually got in touch with her by a friend yesterday. So a friend of mine is actually going through it right now. So I won't mention any names. He's one of my Ripper buddies. I just want to say I'm riding for you tomorrow, buddy. And like I said, so it's one of those things that we also do the Ride for Dad, and they're always on you. Get checked. So and it's you all of a sudden see the importance for it. So. And again, it's not the old test it used to be. It's actually just a simple little test that things happen there as well too. And like I said, it's not just for men's cancers. It's just testicular or prostate. It's actually for men's mental health as well too, because there's some guys out there struggling, and we all know a lot of guys don't ask for help. So. Which kind of brings me into my next thing. We got involved with this basically Joey. The real deal, Joey McLaughlin. He's does the frickin' freezing ride every year from Movember because he's been touched by it with his family. Anyway, Joey had a little oopsie. He's banged up pretty good, but he's on the mend. And we just wanted to give you a shout out, Joey, and hope you're good. So just another thing, want to let you know you kind of inspired me to join this cause as well too. So. Anyway, hope you're on the mend, and we give you our best and all that good stuff. So, and I also want to thank the people who donated to me so far. So there's Tammany and Lacey. I want to say thank you to you. Marty Jones, Robert Parkinson, Colette, thanks Big Sis, and Glenn Fisher all donated to me, and I wanted to thank you very much for that. What it is, I'm going to dress up in a suit, and it'll be. I'm aiming to replace my profile picture. I think the Jim the Anvil Neidhart picture is it was funny, but I'm like, I don't have any other pictures of me. So, but we'll change those up there. So, anyway, hopefully you see lots of pictures for that. Hopefully everybody has a really good long weekend. We'll share the link in the description. I'll share it on the Classy Chassis page as well. It's also on my Facebook page there too. If you feel inclined to donate, like I said, we're raising money for sick kids next weekend. Plus, also we have some spots on the board. Some rides have come and gone. So anybody who is having a ride in the motorcycle community, we got a lot of people through the door here. So make sure you bring in your poster. We just got one the other day from the Buckhorn Poker Run, so that'll be good as well. And people who have missed out on calendars, well,
They're gone.
they're gone. But we have a select few. So if you come on in, we have a couple left. So we found a little half box there. So if you need a calendar.
Also, if you're in today.
They're $50 each now for sick kids because there's so few left. I'm just kidding.
Also, if you're in today, it's Trevor's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Trev!
Trevor.
Woo! It's Trev's birthday. Oh, and look at that live dyno action on Coffee with Classy. Trev's doing that beautiful.
That's not
believe that-
Trev.
Tennyson. Starts with a T. My God, I'm turning to my dad more and more every day. And happy birthday, Heather.
Happy
So,
birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday. What a great time to have a birthday. It's like sometimes it falls on the long weekend. You got the whole province partying for you. So anyway, hi Stevie, hi Leia. And also, I just would like everybody to, I'm going to make another ask. If you could share this Coffee with Classy and also share the event. We want to make sure that the event goes off as big as possible. And so if it all comes with help from you guys. And you know what? We're finding the more and more money we spend on advertising, the better and better we get from people who are actually sharing and watching our stuff and liking it and all that good stuff. So
Stuart Stick will be here next
Stuart will be
weekend.
here, so you'll get a new profile picture next weekend too, because he seems to get really good pictures of people riding motorcycles.
And I think
So.
you have some videography coming next
And we actually have PTBO Canada. We just courtesy voice sending in his people there too. So, and yeah, like I said, support local. We've got, like I said, we've got Shamong Lodge, Dr. J's, Sir Monty's Brew Pub,
Greeks.
Two Fat Greeks. You know, and also let's not forget Gypsy's coming. We got Jim from Not Guilty Canada. We got John from Upper Canada Leather. We've got Kumar coming with his fares. I can never remember. I just know him as Kumar. I see him at every show. He's going to be bringing lots of belts and leathers and rings and helmets and all that fun stuff. Also, who am I forgetting? Oh, Donna will be here from Sharp Rider Training if anybody's got any questions on that. And our buddy Cameron from Allstate, unfortunately double booked. He's kicking himself. He's going to miss it, but we will have somebody here, hopefully representing an insurance company. So I know people love to talk motorcycle insurance at these events. And of course, let's not forget the band is going to be killer. Wait till you get to see the Michael Constantini trio. I've seen him perform by himself, and I can only imagine how much better it's going to be with a bass player and a drummer too. So it's going to be great. So next Saturday, 11 to 3, support your local bike shop.
Happy Victoria Day, everybody.
Happy Victoria Day.